Guys, I'm just realizing we didn't actually look at Evalone's crafts. Guys, I'm gonna be honest, I heard about it, but I didn't look into it because I thought I was gonna do it on stream. But then the update came out later that day, so like, Evalone, biggest Russian streamer, maybe third biggest Russian streamer, did this. This is real, by the way. This isn't fake. Sometimes people will fake apply stickers. This is real. This is actual $500,000 being applied. Ukrainian, not Russian. Guys, it's so... I feel like he was trying to infuriate people. Because why are we applying the Navis here when we have 4 Titan Hollows? But like, okay, fair enough. You know, Navis on an inheritance, whatever. There is some gold. It kind of makes sense. So he has a Gungnir and a Wild Lotus. So you'd obviously assume, right? Iba Powers, Titan Hollows. He's probably going to put the Iba Powers on the Wild Lotus, which already exists, but you know, whatever. It's going to look nice, the red on red action. Then he'll probably put the Titan Hollows on the Gungnir, right? Like, that would just make sense. But let's see what he does. The Iba Power Hollow on the Op Gungnir. It's like he wants to make bad crafts. I don't get it. In my opinion, now guys, I'm not a rich millionaire or whatever, but in my opinion, if I were to do something like this, I would just get 1 Titan Hollow and apply it onto the scope. Or just 1 Iba Power Hollow and apply it onto the scope. The Iba Power does have some contrast off of the bright blue. It's a light pinkish red, but 4 of them seems crazy. I would get 1. 4 does seem crazy though. The dog click? That is the most expensive click a dog has ever done. That's $45,000. Jesus Christ. Hey, have you heard that skins make you play the game better? Try Skins Monkey, a trading site where you can instantly trade skins safely and easily. Pick your skins, explore thousands of available items, and then trade to get new ones right away. And if it's your first time, you could use code ARROW to get up to $5 for free on your first trade. And if you want to buy skins, with code ARROW, you'll get an extra 5% on top of the 30% deposit bonus every time. That's, let me get a calc, 35% more skins. They also have daily, weekly, and monthly giveaways, so use code ARROW to trade out your old skins and buy new ones. Link is in the description. The Op Gungnir, that exists with just 1 Iba Power Hollow before. So it does already exist 1x on another Gungnir, which is personally probably how I would have done it if I were to have applied any stickers on here. Even Titan Hollows. I think 4x Titan Hollow on this is also a little bit of a kill. Overkill. Now, the Inheritance, I don't think that exists with any Kato crafts. AK Inheritance. It definitely is a unique piece. This does not exist. But also, this does not exist. 4x AK Inheritance with Titan Hollows. I'm just saying, that could have been pretty cool. Also, maybe a bit of an overkill. But hey, this is supposed to be an overkill. These are $200,000 crafts. This is a $200,000 craft. Of course, you want it to be a little bit of a flex. Like, that's what he's going for, you know? I mean, if I had the choice to do this craft on an AK, I'm probably going fuel injector. Yeah, probably fuel injector. Or, I mean, hey, screw it. Golden Arabesque. If we're really balling out, Golden Arabesque. And there it is. The Wild Lotus with 4 Titan Hollows. This is what it looks like. Completely finished. 4x Titan Hollow on the Wild Lotus. I mean, I think part of the reason why he did these sticker applications on the goofy ones was so we would be here talking about it and like sort of kicking the wall and hitting our head on the desk like, oh my god, this is painful. But at the end of the day, if he likes it, that's all that matters, you know? It's his $500,000 to waste. So, I'm not going to let it get to me. It would have been a perfect AK Inheritance, though. 4x Titan Hollow. Yeah. I'm fine with the Iba Power Gungnir. This with Navis would have been pretty cool, too. Because it would have matched, like, the sand. But, oh well. It is what it is. It is what it is. It's his money to waste. Let me gen them. I think it's worthwhile to try them out in game. $500,000, 3 crafts that Evalone did. This is the first one. Right here. 4x Titan Hollow Wild Lotus. Guys, this is such a 2021 craft. It's crazy. Like, this is something in 2021 I would have came to, and then it would have been a 30-second YouTube video on the Arrow YouTube channel. Like, God, this brings me back. This actually brings me back. Jesus. I don't think it's that great, though, unfortunately. It's okay. Like, it's not horrible. But it's just like, really? This is $200,000? Guys, what would you rate this out of 10? I would say it's probably a grower, not a shower. Like, you'll get used to it over time. I would say 4 or 5 out of 10, something like that. Chat is saying like a 4. Next up is the Gungnir. Okay, right out of the box, I already like this one more. This feels powerful. Like, the whole idea of Gungnir, it's a mythical Greek thing. I could kind of believe Eye by Power is like a mythical creature hunting down the Nordic tribes. And I actually kind of like how that red pops off of the blue. I didn't think I would like it as much as I did. I was kind of hating on it. You know what? Sure. I'll give this like an 8 out of 10. I thought it would be worse. Genuinely. Okay. All right, next and finally, okay, the AK Inheritance with 4 Navi Hollows. Let's see how it looks, though. Guys, he made 2 AK crafts. He can't even use both of them. This could have been on an M4. Also, if he had just waited 5 hours, the new update would have been out, and he would have had 156 or something new skins to have applied stickers on. Like, even this would have been a great canvas for some new sticker crafts. And then, not even to mention the 150 or the 84 new skins that are getting dropped in the weekly collections now. The Radiant, the Ascent, and the Boreal. Like, it's kind of unfortunate he applied $500,000 the same day as the biggest update in CS2 so far. Anyway, the Navi Hollows on here. Okay, I get it because of the blue, like right here. So I get it. Guys, I know the chat has been hating on it, right? But seeing it in game, I kind of understand. Because look at the yellow bits, and then look at the blue bits. Like, you definitely could have just applied $10 worth of hollows from Shanghai in Copenhagen. It'd probably be better. But I do understand. I do understand. The Navi yellow, the default yellow, does not perfectly work, but kind of work. And the blue does actually work. But yeah, I think this is what we have to be testing here. Let's change the skin to an inheritance with Titan Hollows. This is probably going to be more interesting because the hollow goes all over the place and the yellow makes sense with the yellow from the inheritance. But let's see. Man, that's just insane. And I don't think this will ever be crafted now. Evelyn was the last chance for this sort of thing to ever be crafted and brought into existence. I don't think it's ever going to happen now. Because there's been a good 2 years where people could have done this in China and whatnot. But then a streamer comes through, has the opportunity, has everything ready, and still doesn't do it. But low-key, I'm just going to say it. I do think that this one has a little bit more personality. The fact that it does go full rainbow, and the 2 rainbows actually make sense, somewhat. I mean, if it was my decision, I'd rather do this one. I'd rather upgrade for an extra $90,000 and do this one, rather than the Navi. But, like, I can kind of understand where he's coming from. Just a little bit. That right there. 45,000 times 4 plus 12k for the op, 200k. And then those 2 skins right there. Jesus Christ. $300,000. Wild. Absolutely wild. Make sure to subscribe.